When I was asked, why did I get into it? Well, everybody, why do you want to be a fireman? Well, you want to help people on their worst day. The scenes that we see and the things that go through our mind, it's not normal for us to see that. You do it because you see something bigger than yourself.
And for me, it's, ones that really get me are anything that involves kids.
Probably car wrecks are a lot of times most, I guess, gruesome or vivid.
I mean, if you don't talk about it, that's how it builds up. You see it in the military, you see it in police, fire, EMS.
Having been in the military myself, I've seen it firsthand of some of the effects of PTSD.
Trainings like today make it okay to be able to talk about it.
Today, we call it post-traumatic stress disorder.
In a room filled with first responders, all eyes are on Jo Terry.
I am not a clinician. I am a widow.
Her husband, Chip Terry, was a career firefighter for almost 3 decades, and like so many first responders, struggled in silence with the trauma he'd witnessed.
You know, this is such a crushing mental health problem that they feel so hopeless.
He retired in 2012, his speech filled with the nightmares of the job.
What people don't see at 3 o'clock in the morning is when a young lieutenant has to put 2 toddlers and their grandmother in a body bag. A 16-year-old boy hangs himself with an electrical cord. How do you close your eyes at night after you do that? You make that run.
It was in 2017 when Chip diagnosed himself with PTSD, checking into a psychiatric hospital for suicidal thoughts.
So instead of treating him for trauma, they treated him for substance abuse, namely alcohol.
Weeks later, Chip took his own life, leaving behind a letter explaining why.
Like many people who suffer from cancer and other life-threatening diseases, some people suffer from equally debilitating mental illness, which in the end is equally terminal.
These individuals who are accomplishing suicide, they're not thinking clearly, but we know now that the mental health community has ways to treat that, and we can see a reversal of some of the damage that's done to the brain so that they can lead happy and productive lives.
Today, Jo Terry travels across the country, talking with first responders about their mental health and the therapies available to them.
After I leave and we're all gone, somebody reaches out. Somebody will say, hey, it sounded just like me, what can I do?
She's helped save couples from divorce and on more than one occasion saved a life.
I've had several with guns in their hands. Luckily, we're seeing more and more individuals reach out before they become critical.
You are entitled to a healthy, happy life, a healthy, happy retirement, and so is your family.
Years after Chip's death, the culture surrounding mental health is changing.
The stigma of we just, have to put it behind us and we're tough and we have to, just go on to the next run. I think that's changing for the better.
You don't ever want to trigger something to happen, but what you want to trigger to happen is, hey, this is okay to talk about this.
You just got to be able to process it and be able to express it in a healthy way.
In Louisville, Brooke Hash, WHAS 11 News.